Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Tuesday, March 10th, 2015. Okay, nothing big in the announcement arena yesterday. The TD Ameritrade Investor Movement Index here is of some interest. Basically, what it told us for last month was that TD Ameritrade customers were net sellers of equities, at least from a dollar amount perspective. So it looks like going to cash. Is that what that means? Not sure. And the Labor Market Conditions Index is a report that comes out of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, I believe, and they don't really explain exactly what that report is. So, reason why it has a small black dot on it, I guess. So for today, we have the job opening report at 10 a.m. That's the only biggie, sort of biggie. And then the rest of the week is really kind of quiet. Balance sheet comes out Thursday, which is always interesting to take a look at. So let's go get in our airplane and fly over across the Pacific here and see that Asia is bearish across the board and Europe is almost bearish across the board. So we're looking kind of, bearish this morning? Are we? Well, let's take a look. Yeah. Here too. Of course, it sort of looked like this yesterday and things turned around, but we're seeing here that we may gap down a tad at the open, which is good for our negative delta, and the VIX is at 1506 right now. Got a report from a guy that I follow who really focuses in on the VIX and volatility, ivolatility.com. And he is saying that the VIX is moving up, that the trend is now up. So I looked here myself at a chart, and the trend is up on a daily, according to this particular trend line anyway. And it depends on which period you're looking at, I guess, and how you're looking at it with what kind of moving average, and in this case it happens to be this Hall moving average, which is a 20-day or 20 period, 20-day on this chart, 20 period overall, and the weeklies, the VIX moving average is still moving down. There's a little bit of a bump up here. We'll see if it ends up being a dead cat bounce or not. And if it's going to continue back down. Can't get much below 12 though, actually. I think here, I think this here says 10. Yeah, 10.28 was the low for this year. What else we got going here? Gold is at 1158. Wow, it's just sinking. Don't tell me that gold's not being manipulated when the market's sinking and gold is sinking too. There's something funny and fishy going on here. You see those advertisements on TV saying that copper's at an all-time high. If you'd have bought it at 14 or whatever, it's now at 20. And that was supposedly sometime last year. Silver. Did I say copper? I don't know what I said. Anyway, was it ever at 20? Yeah, it was at 21 last July. So they can say that about anything. So just be careful when you're out there buying this stuff. Like I mentioned once before, I'm a holder of junk silver. That's the only precious metal that I have. A couple little trinkets here and there of other stuff, but mostly junk silver, which is the pre-1965 U.S. coins, which are 90% silver. Oil is at $49.59, not much movement there. The dollar, however, was kind of in the headlines this morning. It's at almost 100. It's at 99.09. And the euro US dollar pair is at $1.07. So that means that our stuff the Europeans are paying a lot for our stuff, but we're getting a pretty good deal over there. So if we wanted to take a vacation, I guess you could say that you're getting a bit of a discount here, because this is kind of a big move from, where were we here for a high? Yeah, $1.39. That's, geez, that's like a 20% move or so. So that's a big move. I'm just rounding it off, kind of. So, a vacation in the Eurozone is at a discount right now. So hop to it. Me, I'm staying here. There's too many problems over there. I mean, we got our own problems here, and I'm familiar with these. I don't need to go and insert myself and take that kind of risk. I'm risk adverse at this point in my life. Alright, so we jumped in. It was Netflix I got in on yesterday. Yes, Netflix. Jumped in on that, and it's already doing pretty darn good. Take a peek at that chart when we get there. So we'll start to scan right now. Let's see here. Apple. Yeah. Tasty Trade, the email at Tom Sosnoff sometimes pens, but mostly Tom Poston, TP, has been writing most of them. But TP said today that it was kind of funny. Some actress, or not actress, but movie star, or model, that's what she is, by the name of Christy Turlington, helped introduce the Apple Watch yesterday, and he's saying that, well, that just proves that Apple is now moving out of the hip generation into the middle-aged generation, and it's going to be a big yawn, and now they become a dog of the Dow, so goodbye Apple. I mean, it's not really all that pricey right now, and it's sinking like a rock at current time. And usually people get really excited when Apple comes out with a new product, but they're saying the watch is not a big deal, and others are already ahead of it. And who my eyes cannot handle. I mean, it's hard enough with an iPhone, but my eyes cannot handle a computer on a watch. I'm sorry, just not happening with me. So, Apple, we had a target set here. Not moving there right now. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Amazon. Let's see, who do we have yesterday? We had a bunch yesterday, and the only one I got into was Netflix. And then I got kind of busy the rest of the day. It was a very nice day. I did not want to spend it all inside. So, Amazon. Well, we're just not interested in Amazon at this time. Boeing, I don't think we're interested in it either, and I may just get rid of this. Just because, well, that's not moving very much, and it typically doesn't move very much. It's not a real exciting stock. Baidu, we had a nice move. Okay, we're coming down here close to our target area. Got one more day on that one yet. Chipotle, yeah. Do we have? We had an alert on that, and it was a little bit confusing yesterday morning. The alert went off, and then it pulled back up. So when I looked at it at 10 o'clock, I took a pass on it. Costco is not on any list yesterday. We're still waiting for that one to settle down. I don't want to take a look at either of those two. Let's move right on to Google, which we were looking for a pop up, and we didn't get it. It actually gapped down at the open, but I don't know. It may make a move today or it may not, but I'm putting it on the setup list. Okay, next up, LinkedIn. We were looking for a bear call on this yesterday. Didn't give us what we were looking for. Still a little bit of confusion here. So I'll take a pass on that for today. NDX, nice little pop-up here. Is it ripe for an entry? I don't know. I don't see anything here, so since it looks like as though we are in a downtrend, I am going to target this puppy right about there, and we'll watch for that. Intraday, yeah, there might be something there. We're not getting a confirmation though. Netflix. Here we are with Netflix. We've been pulling some nice change out of Netflix. I have an alert here just in case. I don't have a pending order in on this. I just kind of got a feeling that I'm going to pull 100% out of this. I have 4 of them, and my max profit is $468. I could use it right about now. And we're looking at a gap down at the open here, if this continues, of course. So I pulled $1.17 out of that. So let me put that in here. There. And I get this extra zeros here since that new upgrade. I wonder if something changed in my overall setup. So I usually don't need it to be carried out any more than 2 decimal points. So that's where we are with Netflix. Back to the chart. Got in around 10 o'clock yesterday, maybe a tad before 10 o'clock. And the short is at 457.50. Alright, Priceline. They were also on our list for yesterday. They can still be on the list for yesterday, because I'm still overall interested in getting in on this new trend here. I think this is going to try to maybe fill this gap. I don't know, I might go out another week. I haven't had a whole heck of a lot of success with these 2 or 3 day trades lately. So I may go out a little bit further on this. I'm not sure exactly what expiration I might pick on this, but I'm still interested in this. So on the intraday setup list. I think today is Tuesday, okay? How can we do here? Like a 30 delta, we'd be at 1232. 1232. Be above Friday's open. And right about at Thursday's close, with a parent current downtrend. But if I went out one more week to regular March expiration and picked around a 30 delta, look where I'd be, 1240, which is, it's not all that much better, but still adds 2 more days to it, or 1 more day, and pretty much almost at resistance here at 1250. What if we did one at 1250? Let's see what we'd get. 60 cents. That wouldn't be too bad. That's right at this resistance level here, so that may be 60 cents. And if I spread it out a little bit more, what if I made this a $5 spread? That would be $1.05. It's a 5-to-1 risk reward. That'd be tolerable to me. Look at it sinking. So may do that, a regular March expiration. Alright, let's move on to the Russell. That's probably what I would do is next Friday at that 12:50 for this. Russell, how you doing, Russell? We were looking for an intraday entry here. Still am. This is a nice little flag here on the intraday. Got the pole here and the flag there. You could get me interested in that, and as a matter of fact, what if we went out to next week on that one as well and picked a 30 delta? That would be at 1240. Let's get rid of that one. That's a $1.45. 1240. And that's up here, and that's pretty much at pretty close to its high. Could be interested in that. Alright, so I have them down, and then SPX, take a look at that one. As soon as, there we go. Have an alert set here. Probably don't have to worry about that today. I could use some winners, but I don't want to pile in blindly. But like I said, I could be interested in this again, maybe with the next week's expiration. So it's going on my intraday setup list, and that also would be next week's expiration. Now let's peek at that one. Regular March expiration at roughly, well, even here, it's, oops, did I have to click buy? I want to sell. Tied to positions to show those. Okay, so 2105, 2110, that's a $5 spread. That's 2105 is where here. 2105. I would like it to be up here. What if I picked something up around 2115? How could we do on that one? 2115. It's 45 cents. Not enough juice in that one. I do like the Russell one though. Another thing that I wanted to show you on the S&P or SPX chart. Now, this is a little bit confusing, but I drew a couple of Fibonacci's on here. And Fibonacci, I'm not going to try to explain what Fibonacci is here, but you take it from the low to the high, and then it tells you these Fibonacci levels for retracements. The most popular one, when you get a full retracement, is down here at the 61.8, but this is an interim here, here at 23 and 38.2, and this is a 50% retracement between this low and this high. So that's what the yellow one is, and that's from this low, which was back in October. And since then, it's been just on a tear. It's like a parabolic move here. It's just a very flat trend line heading up. So now, if something's going to happen based on this low, these are where I place these retracements. The one over here, in this blue-gray color over here, has to do with retracement down to the low in 2007. That one, is it 2007? Which was the 666 level. Right here, 666. That's a retracement down to there. Done up in blue, in this blue here. So this 100% is down to this 666 level. Well, it's supposed to be anyway. Let's see here. Is it going to tell me? Yeah, start at 666 on 3. Oh, well, I just made it a straight line. Sorry. So anyway, the 100% retracement is down to 666 here. Okay, so a 26% retracement brings us to 1177 or 1777. 61.8 would bring us to 1221. So those are some big moves there. Could happen, maybe not. One thing's for sure, something's going to happen. Usually it's not a matter of nothing happening, something is going to happen. So just an interesting thing to look at here. I was messing around yesterday. Must have been very bored. All right. Next up, Tesla. And they were not on our list yesterday. Looks like they're kind of sinking. I think this is an interesting. Move them both. I think we have a target here on Tesla, don't you? I think we have a nice looking little target here on Tesla. So on the list they go for intraday setup. For a bear call. And last but not least is Visa. Visa actually is rolling over. They were on our list yesterday, and they're still on our list for today, so there is something there also for a bear call on the intraday setup list. Alright, so that's it for today. It ran a little bit longer than normal, but hopefully it's some good information for you to help you make decisions. So thanks a heap for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.